Take 24.
Good morning. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and today we're going to do a kicked up chicken Alfredo. Promise, my granddaughter's here, and Chandler, my oldest great grandson, is here, and they wanted Alfredo, so I'm going to make a healthy, low carb, kicked up Alfredo. Now I've got chicken here on my cutting board, and it's just chicken breast. And y'all know I buy the big chicken breast, and then I cut them. If I want them in like chicken steaks, and I just cut them in half, and I use it that way. But today I've just got it cut in little pieces, and you can cut it in bite-sized pieces if you want to, ever how you want to do your chicken Alfredo. But this is garlic, and I just seasoned it. You season it the way you want to. All I'm going to put on mine is salt, pepper, and garlic. And so I'm just going to season one side. I'm not going to season both sides. And I'll give you a little hint. When you do that, if you put enough seasoning on the top side, you don't have to get your hands on your chicken and turn your chicken. So that's just a little, or your steaks or your pork chops or whatever. All right. And that's probably a half teaspoon of garlic, half teaspoon of pepper, half teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to turn my burner on behind me. And I've already got, we're not having linguine, we're just going to have spaghetti because I'm doing this gluten-free. And I found gluten-free spaghetti. I would be using Hearts of Palm. Hearts of Palm is really, 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 really low carb. But in the grocery store I was in, I couldn't find it. And so promise, my granddaughter is gluten-free. And so I found the gluten-free. It's made with organic brown rice. So if you want yours really low carb, then you get the Hearts of Palm or whatever pasta that you use for your low carb diet. Okay, I'm not putting any oil. Let me turn my light on. I'm not putting any oil in my pan, and I'm going to put all this chicken in there at one time. I'm not trying to brown it. I'm just trying to cook it through. So I'm going to let my skillet heat up, and we're using, all I'm going to do is just cook my chicken until it gets done, just like this. Then I'm going to take it out of my skillet. I'm going to use all the drippings and the juice that's in my skillet that comes from my chicken, and I'm going to use it in my sauce. And my sauce is going to be heavy whipping cream, garlic, Parmesan cheese, butter. We're going to kick it up. I'm going to use crispy bacon.
You wouldn't.
I am. And I'm going to make it healthy. And I'm going to put a little broccoli in it.
You are kicking it up.
I am. I'm
Bacon and broccoli.
A little broccoli in it. So I'm going to, I'll cut my broccoli up in just a few minutes. But I need to, my pan's getting hot. Okay. So all I'm going to do is just take my tongs. I'm going to put all my chicken in here at one time. And like I say, I'm not trying to brown it. I'm just trying to get it cooked through. So this is probably going to take, I don't know, because these are thin, small pieces of chicken. It's probably going to take probably 3, 4, 5 minutes. So, and I may put a lid on it. I'm not sure yet, but so it'll cook quicker. But we're just going to let our chicken hang out in this skillet right here until it gets done, and then we'll be back. We're going to put our sauce together, and that's just how quick and easy this meal is going to come together. Okay, my chicken is done. I'm just cutting my broccoli in little bite-sized pieces here. Chandler doesn't especially like broccoli, so I'm cutting it so he can pick his out. My chicken is done behind me, and I'm about to take it up, and it cooked like 5 or 6 minutes, not very long. And I'm not putting a whole lot of broccoli. I'm just putting a little bit. So I did put a lid on it, but it's done because they're small pieces. Didn't take them long. And I'm going to leave all the sediments in the juice. There's a little bit of juice in here, not much. Okay. Get all my chicken out. I've got my water right here for my pasta. Boiling. I'm going to put like probably, that's about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put it in my, the same skillet right here. I'm going to drop my pasta. In my pasta water, I've got a teaspoon of salt and about a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic. I didn't put any pepper in it. Now I'm going to, you can put yours in. A lot of people with spaghetti, they drop it. I cut mine. I break mine in half like that.
You're almost to the point where you can't break it, Grandmama.
Well, that's because I have a big handful.
Okay. I thought it just because we're getting older.
No, I don't usually get that much out at one time. And I'm going to do the whole box because I don't know how much it'll take. And if it's any left, I just put it in the freezer. It does really, really well in the freezer. So, and then next time somebody comes, I just take it out and thaw it out, and it's good to go. All right. And I'm going to cook it according to box directions. All right. I've got my butter in there. This is 2 cups of heavy cream. Now, I melted my butter, and it got a little bit brown, but that's okay. Just give it more flavor. It may turn my Alfredo a little beige, but that's all right. We don't mind that. It's just us here at home. So, and I've got a few sediments from the chicken, and that's fine too. So, but if you don't want those sediments in yours, either do it in another skillet or wash this one out. But to me, it just gives it a lot more flavor if you leave the sediments in there.
Send them to me if you don't want them. Just, I'll post my mail address at the bottom. Send me those chicken crumbs.
All right, I'm going to cook this pasta 10 minutes. So I just set my timer. It's got to come back up to a boil. And I'm going to, every once in a while, I'm going to take my tongs and kind of pull it apart because I don't want it to cook together. And sometimes it will. Okay? All right, I need to get a wooden spoon here. And I'm going to start cooking this until it gets a little bit thick. And when it does that, I'm going to go ahead and put garlic in it though. This is a half tablespoon of garlic here. And so I put a half a tablespoon of garlic in it. And I'm going to let it cook until it gets thick. May take it 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to add our Parmesan cheese and then cook it another minute or two. So this is a really, really quick, simple, easy meal that you can fix. So let me let this thicken, and then I'm going to put my broccoli in when I put my Parmesan cheese in. And and I'm going to put my bacon in at last. So we'll be back.
Done, isn't it, Grandmama?
Don't think so. I just tasted of it a minute ago. It takes gluten-free pasta a little bit longer. Almost done. I've been cooking it 10 minutes. I'm going to cook it 2 more minutes. But my sauce is ready for my Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to show y'all something. You let it reduce and get...
You let it what?
Reduce.
Okay.
And let it get kind of thick. And you see that when you run your finger down it like that and it stays separated, it's ready. All right, now this is where I'm going to put my broccoli in it.
Hello, broccoli.
All right. And I'm going to let it sit for probably a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my cheese in it. All right, we're going to start out with 1/2 cup. I'm going to do a little bit more. 2/3 cup of Parmesan cheese because I did a little bit more than what the recipe called for. And this is your shredded Parmesan cheese that you get where the cheeses are in this little container. Okay. Now I tasted of it on the back of my spoon and it needed a little salt, even though I am using salted butter. I had not put any salt in it because I was using salted butter. But I put a little salt and a little pepper in it. And remember, I put a 1/2 tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic, when I started cooking it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain my pasta. And y'all have seen me do this before. I drain my pasta. I leave just a little bitty bit in the bottom. Then I put my colander over my boiler and it keeps my pasta warm while everything else is getting ready. So give me a couple of minutes and this will be ready to mix our chicken in with it. And my pasta I'll have my pasta drained and we'll be back.
She's keeping her pasta warm. There's just a little liquid left in it.
So I've drained it in my colander, and I'm going to turn it down on real, real low. And that water underneath there will stay warm and it'll keep my pasta warm.
Just keeps it steaming, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, y'all, this colander, I don't know how old it is. That was my mama's colander when she used to can, and she always used that colander. So I couldn't tell you. It may be 75 years old. I don't know. Okay.
Well, I'm older than that. I'm 77. She really doesn't like me to keep reminding her because she's the same age I am.
That's right. All right. I'm going to let this cook probably 2 more minutes, and then we're going to come back and put all this together, put our bacon on top. We're going to have it's going to be good, y'all. All right. I'm putting a little bit of my bacon, or most of my bacon, in there. I'm saving a little bit for the top. Now, the way we're going to, I think I'm going to, I'm not sure I'm going to need all this pasta. So what I'm going to do is take some of it back out because I can always add more pasta, but I don't want too much pasta.
Roxy just said it's hers. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Now
she'll eat the extra pasta.
I'm going to put my chicken down in my sauce.
This is chicken in the pasta straw.
And stir it around. Y'all. Very low carb. All right. Now, I'm just going to pour this. Set that to the side. I'm just going to pour this over my noodles. Now remember, I can put some of these noodles back in if I need to.
And if you're worried about any carbs in this pasta, use soybean pasta or hearts of palm pasta. Or another one if you've got another kind of pasta that's 0 carbs or low carbs.
All right, y'all. I want y'all to look at this. Now, if that is not...
You're trying to starve me, Grandma.
A good looking. All right. Now, I'm taking my bacon. And I'm going to crumble some of my... Now, I cook this bacon in the air fryer. Y'all, that's about the only way I cook bacon now is in the air fryer. Because it gets it. You can get it really crisp. You can, if you want it semi-crisp, it's crisp. It's just up to you. In the air fryer, you can just set your timer, do it ever what crispness you want, and it is absolutely delicious. Now,
right. I need a couple of red peppers on top of that.
I want y'all to look at
That's
that.
beautiful. But red color would add a little bit more to it.
It would. Tomatoes, fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
I would rather have the tomatoes than the peppers, but
that would work.
That's up to you.
Yep.
All right, we're going to get a thumbnail picture, and then we're going to come back and taste of it for you.
Okay. We
All
got
right.
Chandler with us.
I got a new taste tester today, so
That's
everybody
right.
hates Chandler. He's my oldest great grandson, so he said, "I'll be your taste tester." So Roy is going in.
Wow.
Look at that. All right, Chandler.
Come here, food.
You can push the broccoli aside, Chandler. He really doesn't like broccoli that much, but I told him he could push it aside.
He can push it into my plate. That's what he can do. Oh, man. Grandma, this looks...
Doesn't it?
Yummalicious is one of our people say.
Yummy-licious.
Yeah.
All right. I'll taste of it. Give me your opinion. Chandler loves good food. So.
You like good food, buddy?
Mm-hmm. He does.
Give me some of that bacon. Give me some of that pasta.
Mm-hmm. That sauce is so good, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I tasted of it when I did the back of the spoon.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. What you think, buddy?
Think, Chandler?
It's good.
It better be delicious.
It's better than good.
It's better than good, Chandler said.
Ooh.
Okay.
I want to send a shout out to Robert. He's a disabled veteran. And we really appreciate you and all the other disabled veterans and love for y'all to come and be a part of our family every day.
Okay. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. And today we're having picked up chicken Alfredo.
Grandmama, you did good.
All right. I think they like it, y'all.
Hey, by the way, some men look good in black, don't they?
We'll see y'all next time.